Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you had a great day today and wish you continuing with this mood. So yes, today we are just talking about the query, but this time not within the wizard. We are talking about it by a design query. So I want you to be ready. So if you want, just go and grab a tea or a coffee because I want you fully attended and fully aware with me because today is a bit intense and this is really important. So try to focus with me. So yes, let's go to create and then from here design query. The first one, which is going to be repeated all the time, is about select query. So we need for each of the other queries, we need first to select the data first, then we can do the other activities or other queries. So let's do it right now. Now I have two tables. If I want to collect data from this two table, I could just like select them both. Or if I want to just take it from one of them, I will just click on it and then add. So if I want to add the fields, how to add the fields? Simply, I will or double click it here, or I will come here and pick in the data that I want to put it into the field or the place that represent our field. So yes, I have last name and then date of birth and lastly the salary. So here we have the fields that I selected, and here it shows me from where I have this field, which table. So if I have more than one table, it just shows me the other table that I brought the data from. And then we have sort. I could just sort it according to the employee number, or I could just sort it according to the name. So I want just to sort it according to the name, something like this. So here it shows me that I have the table sorted according to the name. Here it's just telling me that if I activate this, then it's just like if the checkbox is active, so it just shows me this field within my query or the datasheet query, the datasheet view of the query, and so on. Now, this is the more important. We are going to what? We are going to criteria. So while we are talking about criteria, the criteria is just like not something new for you, because I remember like in MS Excel, we were talking about criteria, and Excel, we were talking about criteria. So criteria is what is just some rule that we are applying on the data. So according to this rule or according to this condition, we can do or we can get the information from our data. So one thing which is really important, we have to do the criteria according to the fields in sequence. So you are starting from here from the left side, but we cannot start from here and then going back there and then going back there and then going here and then going back there and then going here. No, you have to start it from the first field. If you don't have any condition on the first field, go to the second one, and so on. So if you have nothing here, go to the third one. If you have nothing here, go to fourth. If you have nothing here, then it's gonna be on the last one. So do not try to do it reverse, or let's say starting from here and then going there and then like a chaos. No. For example, I have nothing to do it within the employee number. But what I have some condition on the first name. For example, I just want to see the names which are started with letter A. So how to do this? It's simple and easy. Open double quotation. Then we by using wildcard, I will say like the employees which their name started with E, and then put the wildcard, close the double quote. So let's bring our magnifier to just show you what we have and what we call it wildcard. So wildcard is this star that we have it. So this star is called wildcard. So please remember this name, because this name we're gonna use it quite a lot. And then later on for the let's say for the web develop also we have wildcard, and we're going to use wildcard. So that's why remember this name. When we see this star, it means that we are using a wildcard. Great, thank you. And let's go back to our data. So now I add this condition. So before doing anything else, I just want to see how it is work. So now I have the names that are beginning with letter E. So I have Elizabeth, I have Ella, I have Eleanor. So I have the three. So let's go back here. So I could just, like, for this last name, I could just add something else. Let's just look at here. What do you have? Yeah. So if I want to see the names that ends with letter Y, so what I will do, exactly the vice versa of beginning, we will put the wildcard in the beginning and then the letter. So here I see that I have just one person, which is their name is end with Y and it's begin with E and end with I. So here I can see the name showing in front of me. So let's just move this guy because we need more information. So I will remove this guy as well. And now run to compile the data. Now I see my data here is just like showing nice and easy. And we sort them according to the first name. So that's why I see the number is not in a sequence range. So yes, now I have nothing here. So what I will do, I will go to date of birth and I want to give pen, or I want to give a certain criteria in date of birth. As an example, I want just to see those who their age is less than, I'm using hashtag 60. So yes, I will just check those who their age is less than 60. So I see here, it just shows me those who they are younger than 1st of January 1960. So all of them, they are younger than this age. So if I want to change it to something else, I could just say 85 and then run. I see it's less. So it depends on the range of date or date of birth or different age that we have. Indeed, this data is really for some company which is full of old people. That's why it's like barely I can see people in the age of, let's say, 30 even. Yeah, we have 30, I think. No, we don't have. So all of them, they are older than 30 years old, which is quite weird. Anyway, so yeah, we can use it this way, or we can just run this one because I don't want to lose any opportunities. So what I will do, I will just check those who their salary are, let's say less than 85,000 and run. So I see just like two of them, their salary is more than 85,000. If I put the condition vertically, it means or. Here you see the or here. Just come here. Lower. So yeah, you see over here. So if I put the condition vertically, it means that I want to enter this data in a vertical way, and then it's gonna be as an OR condition. So for and, we can just put them next to each other, but for OR, we are just doing them in vertical. So yes, let's try it. Thank you. Yes. Or if their salary is equal to, not equal, less than, oh, let's say between 85, and here we have and mm, 75. So now we can run this, and we will have the same because there is nothing in this between. That's why it just gave me the same range. So I can just change this range, or say if it's 80,000. Let's just try this one. So it gives me all of them because we said or, it's not an and. So or like this or like that. So I see all of the data is here because according to the both range, we have all of them included. That's why you can just use or, and you can just use and based on your criteria or your information that you want to apply. Also, let's just run this again and then go back here. Also, I can just say I want between 150 and 185. Then run. So I see here the data is between, where's 85? Do you see it? I cannot see it. Somewhere here. So it's starting from 150 to 185. So yes, simply I could just move this guy and then sort this one according to the data and then run again. Now I have 51 to 85. Yes, because I said between 150 to 185. So simply it just gave me this data according to which criteria I gave. So now I can just like save this, select query, or by Control S, or clicking here. I'll just say select query. Perfect. So now I have this query here. So this is my first query. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So now we are just going here and make another query. But as we said from the very beginning, we need all the information to be mentioned. And then we have to select fields, then make or apply the other queries. So now what I'm doing, I'm just coming here. I'll just like stay here or here, there. I don't know. So I'm just like picking this one, or I could just pick both of them and then add. So I have this two table here. So if I want to take data from both of them, what I will do, I will say, okay, I need some from here and some from there. Or if I'm coming here, I see the both are mentioned here, but according to the tables is being splitted into two tables. So, well, I don't need this one for right now. That's why I'm removing, because I will need it somewhere else. So what I'm doing, I'm just like selecting all and then wrap. And here, I don't need this one to be showing. I don't need this one to be showing. This one, no, I want this one. I don't need this, and this, and this. So let's run. So yeah, I just want to see those data that I prefer to see, not being obliged by the system. So I don't need those. That's why I just removed them. So now I can just say I want those names which are start from, or let's say, hmm, well, here I could just add something. I just want to see the ICT data, just the ICT data. So if I do run, I see just we have what we have just Benar Azad, who's um, our ICT uh, manager in this company. So it's not about just a letter. I can just write a group of letters or as a name or full name or company name. It doesn't matter. You want in this specific field to bring the information according to what you are looking for. So which part? Yes, I will just do it right now. So I need this Control C because I'm lazy. I don't want to write it again. So what I want, I just want those who are working in the sale. So if you remember before, we said that we can just find the names that just begin with letter A or the name that end with letter Y or letter B or any letter. But now I can just look for those who they have a specific name, or even like searching for one name within my table. So now I just said I want the sale and marketing. So let's run. Hola, I have just sale and marketing according to what I required for. So now I have the sale and marketing. Now what I'm doing, I just want to use the second query type, which is make table query. So I'm just clicking here. First, it's asking me make new table. Yes, I want to make new table. Where do you want to save it? I just want to save it under make table query. Okay. So now what I'm doing, run, and it says that you are about to paste 13 rows into a new table. Yes, I do. So now what we have, make table query. This is a new table I just created by using the query design, which is make table query. First, I use the select table, the select query to select the fields. Then later, after I gave my criteria and I made my decision, I told him, okay, I just need to have this sort of information, make table query or anything in this between. So yes, this is how we are dealing with this one. Now, we can just say, yes, I want to save this make table query for later on. I just, if I want, I could just make change. For example, now I will just name it. This is um, make table dash query, but this time is going to be saved as a query, not as a table. So simple like this. I have this one, I have a select query, I have a make table query. So now I see that I have two. So let's go and do the other one. Now what we have, again, I'm just dealing with the make table query at, oh, sorry. I just don't need this one. So here I have make table query, and I could just add its information here. Okay, now I add it, and I have the information that I'm looking for. So now I just select the table query, and then I see the data. Now what I want to add information to this table. So what I'm doing, I'm saying append. Append is mean add some records from another table into this table. So what I'm doing, I'm just like clicking here, and then from here, picking the table that I have the extra information from. So I will pick this one, and then okay. Now it's just telling me that you have those data you want to append to your new query. Yes, I want. So something here, I just yeah. Yes. So let's just like run, and it says that you are adding 13 records to your new table. Yes, I want to the table that I already checked, which is make table query. So I will say yes, I want to add this information, and it will make sure that you cannot undo, or you cannot just like control Z or anything else, because it's already gonna be added to your table, and you cannot um, undo it. So I will say, come on, I just made my decision. So why you are asking me these questions? So if I'm going here, I see, according to the make table query, the data that is related to my table is being added. You see, the data that relate to my table is being added. So let's do it. Save this one. Yes, I forgot to save it. And name this. Yes, name this pinned query. So this is another query that we save it. And if you want, we can just try it whenever and wherever we want. So now I'm going to where I'm going to design query again, but this time I have something else which is called update query. So let's just pick this table, and yes, adding its information here. Then now I'm just checking the data here. I see there's like data which their salary is less than, or let's say between. Okay, we are saying, because we see here the salaries which is less than something. So yeah, I'm just coming here. I will say if their salary is less than 30,000. Okay. Before that, we are saying update query, and then it says what you want to update according to the criteria. I want those who their salary is less than 30,000 updated to 35,000. Yes, 30,000 to 35,000. So yes, it says that you have 10 records. I'm saying, yes, I want to update it. So exactly, it happens. I see those who their salary are more than 30,000 being reduced to 35,000. That's why I have the range here in front of me. So hola, now it's done. I just changed the data by using this update. So again, I'm closing this one and save it under update query. Okay, now going to design, and then from this, I want the data poly to be here. This time, after this is the first I did from the select. I'm not talking about crosstab because we talked about it while we were using the wizard. So I don't want to waste my time again by talking about something which we talked about before. So we are using the delete. So for delete, what we are doing, we are saying delete the data where their salary is less than 30,000. So now I'm running this and it says that you have three, because if you remember, we changed the rest to 35,000. So now we just want to make it to remove those or delete those records where their salary are less than 30,000. So it's just telling me we have just three, so I just removed them. So let's check. Exactly, because now we have just only those who we change it to 35,000. The rest is it being deleted. So yes, this is how we are using the uh, delete query as well. So let's save this one as well. Name it delete query. Great. So we took each of these: update query, select query, make table query, delete query, append query. All of them, they are working totally fine. And one more thing that I want to mention here is just like, let's go to select query, go to design. This, oh yeah, I forgot. We are just going here to the design, and I want to use this table this time. I'm picking some information that I want. Take this, put them there. Start date. Ah, it's fine. So now if I want to use on this, so we have this. Well, yes. Now we want to use parameters for entering some information. So for parameters, we are using this edge bracket and say enter the date then close it. Now if I run this query, I have to enter the date. So I will say from first uh, April 99. Okay. So I see here, I don't have this data. I don't have first of April 1999. So I can add another one, run, and enter the date that I want. Before that, let's just check it, see which date we have. 19, yeah, we have 6th September 1999. Yes. So we say yes, enter date. And then, what was it? Which date was? I don't remember. So we will say run because we are using parameter. So you say 6 September, then okay. So we see those who they were started from 6th of September 1999. So we can just enter the date that we want or we were looking for, and it will give us the result. This is what we call a parameter. So yes, so we can use parameter to just enter the information that we are looking for. For example, if I want to use the parameter here, I will just say enter the name. Okay. What is that? Yes. So run. So for example, I will say Gary, because I think I have Gary here. So yes, there's a guy, his name is Gary. So that's why I can use it as a search just by adding the edged bracket. Let's go back here. I forgot that I have something called magnifier. Why you didn't ask for? You are so strange. Yes. So we have this sort of bracket that we are using for the purpose of search or finding something, because we said that query is more used for retrieve data, search and report and those things. So that's why we have this data or this bracket for just showing me that this is the uh, the yeah, this is the parameter. We call this a parameter here. When we are adding this, it's going to be a parameter to enter in the information that we are looking for. So yeah, simple like this. You can use parameter wherever you want. You could just use it in the name. You could just use it in the department. You could just use it in the start date. You could just use it in the salary. Doesn't matter. You are just looking for an exact match. So sorry guys. So yeah, it was something urgent. That's why I had to stop the record, the mic. So yes, here how we can use the parameter. Sometimes we can use parameter something like this. For example, we want to say start date sorry something like this, sorry, between start date and date. So I can just use something like this. So here enter name. So no, I have just to do this one because I don't want all this. So now run. Yeah. Start date, we will say 1st May 99. Okay. And the end date, let's say 1st September 99. Okay. So it just shows me those information and those date which is between 1st of April 1999 and 1st of September 1999, something like this. So we can just put two parameters to just let the person have permission to just enter the date or the date that they want to look for. According to this, they can just do whatever they want according to the condition that they want to give. So in criteria, you could just give whatever you want. You are not obliged to follow a certain criteria, so you can just like do whatever you want and add whatever you want of, let's say, dates. It's simple like this. You can just say or print. If you cannot find the date that is there, just print what? Not first, 6th September. Something like this. So we are just looking for this today. Dimensions, why? We just use, oh yeah. My fault. Yes. So it's not allowed. So if I want 1st January 2000 and 1st December 2000, I'm sure that there is nothing like this. So what is just bringing to me? It's just bringing to me that the second one, oh yeah, we have. Holy moly. I thought that we don't have. So yes, we have this one. So if not, it was just like printing the or one. So if I'm going back here and I did something totally out of range, 2020, okay, and 1st December 2020, which we don't have, just shows me nothing because we don't have this range of date. And for the or, do we have, which is in the or? I think we have. Anyway, like you can just use the or here according to the information that you are putting and according to your data. So you can just combine the logic functions, mathematical functions, any sort of function. For example, you can just say, okay, I just want to, if I add something else here, like the salary, I can just say, okay, I want to add 1,000. Okay, I want to add 1,000 to the date that is being between this certain criteria. So you are saying, okay, from first first September 1999, okay, to 31st September 1999. So now I what I did. I think we have this certain type. Yeah, we have. I just want to add to the criteria. This just one more time adding. Just want to add 1,000. So run. It won't let me. So just yes. I want just in group by. I forgot. Sorry, guys. I had to just add group by because according to the criteria that I'm giving here, I can just say, okay, I need some, I need a certain expression, um, I need where, I need any of the calculation that I can add it here. So yeah, something like this, I can just say between a range of date. I want just to do the sum, or I want just to, let's say from property, I can just add something in the date that I want, because no, not this one. I have to be here. So yes, I can just add things here into the properties. So yeah, simply the query that we want, you can just use wherever you want and wherever you want, and according to your required, you can just use the criteria or use the group by section, because also you can, from the group by, you can add something, you can remove something else, so things can be done easily. So well, I think is enough for today. I don't want to uh, go more deeper here. So thank you for your participation, and I will leave you with Mama Sabnar. She will ask you to participate with her. So best of luck and see you tomorrow. Thank you.